butterflies and stress and
hello. Hi. See, Taylor's here. Come into the studio, Taylor. Let's see, 16 here. Not our day, and of course, not our usual day, and of course, we don't usually have a day. We just cooked this up. Taylor had this good idea. Hi, Christine. Hi, Feline. Hi, Peaches. Mr. Morris, hello. Or is it Maurice? Do you pronounce it Morris or Maurice? Hi, Carla. Hi, Mike Stevens. You might hear the old cow in the background. I'm trying to get to some things. She is just.
I know some of these are clips that are taken out of context, but I mean, there's some things that you can't unsee.
Hi, Donna.
I think the main thing that has gotten me very upset was when he and President Obama were at the fundraiser in LA among all those celebrities, Barbara Streisand and Julia Roberts and George Clooney, all of those who raised millions and millions of dollars for his re-election. And President Obama actually had to reach and grab his arm and lead him off the stage.
Taylor, come in. Do you want me to post the link? I don't think you need it, but I'll do it just in case. Oh, there we are. Let me pause this. There you go. If you want to do it that way. Oh, I see now. Post the link. Okay, I have it. But you should just be able to come right on in when you may not have opened StreamYard. Hi, Sean. There she is.
Hey.
Hey. How come your picture's smaller than me? Are you on your phone?
I am on my phone today.
Oh, okay. Maybe your phone does that. Oh, okay. I glanced away. We're up to 54. Get a little slow start here. I can start with something and get this out of the way. Taylor, if you don't mind, I would like to speak to the issue of wheel.
Yes, please do, because
he got yeah, well, I'm here too. Yeah, he caught us out of the blue, but like almost immediately after we were off, I mean, you think what was he here for? What's the game? Obviously, he's here to be Glenda's apologist. That's her MO. But you know what really does it for me, where I know it's just all manner of bullshit, is that he spoke to Zeus.
No, he didn't.
Of course he didn't. He couldn't. Now I know. Let's stretch. This is what I know. Zeus may be more than one person.
Yeah.
Zeus is mainly Glenda, but she has got some people to help. Number one, she definitely had her son. That was her son making the candy.
It was
in the basement appointment, and it was her son doing the driving, those driving trips. I mean, there was a picture of him, somebody pointed out his face was reflected in the windshield. And you saw it was Jason. It was Jason's NASA hat, Jason's sunglasses. As he says, I don't wear sunglasses. Who doesn't wear sunglasses?
Right?
Especially somebody doing all that driving.
Yeah,
And
you almost got to wear sunglasses whenever you're doing all that driving.
yeah. And
I
then
don't know.
so he gets there. So anyway, I'm done with Wheel. Wheel, I was not able to go in and unblock you. I still will do that. I was on my iPad. I tried to do it and I couldn't. And then I remembered later that I have to be on the computer to access that part. So I'm on the computer right now, but I'm usually not. But I will do that. So if you have something you want to say about it, if you're here, and I think you probably are.
He's working. He's in the bushes, I bet.
Oh, well, Glenda's here. Hi, Glenda.
Oh, she's definitely in the bushes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wheel just wants to be the Ethel to Glenda's Lucy. Good one. Good one, Mike.
That is good, Mike.
Yes, that salsa video. Yes, he admitted it was him. And then you see, it's like the same cadence of speech, the same hands. Come on. Now, I know Balsack is convinced that he is this man named Steve from Indiana, I think.
Yeah, Steve Phillips or something.
Steve Phillips from Indiana.
Yeah, I remember.
He's absolutely convinced. I don't know if she's still just trying to, maybe she's upset that she was played for a fool thinking there was a Zeus. And
right.
She's tried hard to convince me of that, but I don't buy it. And let's say it is. Let's say there is this. Why would that subscriber have a reason to talk to another subscriber, Zeus? So Glenda presumably would have had to put them together, would have had to give one or the other the phone number, or maybe they were on a three-way call so she could compare, so she could control it all. But I mean, what's the point? Here's Zeus. Oh, thank you for sending my girlfriend, the love of my life, some food, because even though I'm outrageously rich, I'm not going to do it. Right. And then what would Will's why would he be interested in speaking to this Zeus whose actions don't jive with how Glenda described their relationship?
So I think that Wheel is going to eventually be like a form of Zeus.
Yeah, I think he already is. Maybe
he's already like the new Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not the love of her life. They haven't gone that far, because that was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite there yet, but I think it's the same type of deal, though. I mean, Zeus showered her with gifts and this and that and all that. And now Wheel is sending Instacart deliveries and
Wheel's spending some real money. Unless those are just things that Glenda's buying for herself and claiming they're from Will, and he's part of that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
about that.
Really care.
I don't either.
So let's see. Let me see who else is here. Hey, Rose Grace.
If you want to give your hard-earned money to a grifter, then that's all on you. Just don't come back at us whenever you realize that that's who she is.
If that's the case, if he really is just a kind-hearted subscriber who's sending her stuff, the minute he doesn't toe the line, do what she wants him to, anything, oh no, she'll cut him. And if he ever stops sending the food,
yeah,
Katie bar the door, as they said in Texas.
She's gonna start asking about where he is and stuff like that, like she usually does whenever she doesn't get what she wants from her subscribers.
Exactly. So Ollie's here.
Hi, Church of POS.
Hi, church.
I didn't get to say hi to you.
Will is a prime target for a Nigerian prince or princess. Oh, and then what's I'm very charitable to all kinds of people because I'm so successful. And I just thought, what does this sound like? Does this sound like the new Zeus? Yes, it
Hey,
does.
then come be charitable to me then.
It's just
I'm kidding you.
it's just utter bullshit. And oh darn, I lost my train of thought. There was something I was going to say about that. Something else. It'll come to me in a minute. Hi, Sandra. Oh, I'm glad you got here. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Serenity Jade.
Oh yeah, Donna said I looked great a while back and I didn't get to thank her. So thank you, Donna.
You do. You look really cute with your sunglasses on your head. Or are those your reading glasses?
No, they're sunglasses. I don't have reading glasses yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. My bad.
I'm saying yet because my eyesight is terrible, so it could come sooner than later that I need those.
Oh man, it's up close, and same thing happened to all three of my brothers. Hey, guess who's here?
Who's here?
It's not Will.
Oh, hi.
Oh, he sent me a. Did you post you're singing "Oh Canada" on your page?
Not on my Facebook page. That's on my YouTube page. I just got all inspired. I had to go all in for Canada on Canada Day.
Yeah.
Can't carry a tune in a bucket. But no, please continue with your Will theories. I'm loving it, and I'm here.
I finished it. I'm done with him. Wheel is dust on my shoe.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hi, Maggie.
I don't know if y'all got to see. She just posted something of another mukbang. She went out to the apartment and loaded up big old hamburger, big old chickens, and
listen, that was enough food to feed about a family of 5, probably.
Well, she said in the car that she was hungry. Damn it, there's no food in this house ever. Why is there just never anything to eat for that poor lady? Damn.
And she's always hungry.
She's always getting Instacart orders too. How the hell does she not have any food? That's what I want to know.
It's a mystery.
I didn't bother looking at her last. I watched the 2. The one where she had the panic attack that we'll discuss. That just made my blood boil. And then I watched where she went to Starbucks. And again, she got that breakfast sandwich. She can't just take a bite, pull it away, chew it up, swallow it like a normal person. She always has. At least she didn't do the triple bite this time. But she always has to do the double bite. She crams it into her mouth as far as they'll go, takes a bite, and then moves it over and takes another one. So she can chew with her mouth just as full as, it's like, get in my belly as fast as you can.
Oh, I like that voice.
That's from, what that's from. That's from Shrek.
I was about to do my Sean Connery and go, we're talking about a woman with huge appetites. She has a lust for life and calories that can't.
Lots of fat. Lots of fat.
They say around here, girl, she was just hungry.
Hungry.
Girl, she was hungry.
Oh, thank you, Peaches. I actually been laying out a lot lately, so got a little tan going.
You're Italian, right?
Yes, Italian and Hungarian, so I tan pretty quick.
What a cool
You
mix.
definitely have the olive complexion.
I read the other day that Hungarians have more cats per capita than any other country in the world. And I was like, go Hungary.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
You know, my
Madam
dogs
barely
eat
chews
like
her food,
my
yes.
dogs eat like that. Even if I give them something great, 2 big bites and it's gone. I guess Merle's doing the canine conditioning therapist.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, she must just swallow it. You know, just get it in her mouth and then swallow it. Because Carla points out, most of her teeth are rotted nubs. So
Doesn't that sound like something that Jules Exposed would say? They're just rotten nubs, though, isn't it?
Oh my god. I freaking love Joel's.
oh
Yeah,
gosh,
who-
I do too. I've got to get in touch with her.
I don't know. I wrote her one time and I said, I can't watch you without thinking Onslow is going to start screaming at you in the back. Hey, Daisy, bring us a brew, would you? And she's like, no, I'm not like that one. I'm not Daisy. I'm more like Hyacinth. Can't you see me here in my bed with my hair up in a curl? I've had it done, hadn't I? She's just awesome.
She is.
And she does that thing where she goes and responds to comments. And I think that's kind of genius because people do like to hear feedback. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that Lisa before.
Me
But
either.
and I've never watched her except on Jules' channel.
I know.
It's just
Like,
unbelievable.
I may not know some of these characters that she speaks of, but I still get on there and watch it just because I think Joel's is hilarious.
Exactly. I've gotten to know them. And then Lardy. There's
Lardy.
Lisa and Lardy.
I think Lardy is kind of like a Glenda Sully, if you ask me.
I told her she has a knack for finding very needy, hungry, narcissistic women. And she goes, I call them knocks. She calls everybody a knock. That's a knock characteristic, isn't it? No one, I love when she goes, no one needs to see you eat. No one cares what day it is, what time it is. We're all watching it later, love. What are you talking about? Get on with it. Isn't she awesome?
She is. And I would just, oh my gosh, I wish right now, I would love to hear her just slaughter you over the accent.
Oh yeah, my British accent it goes from coast to coast, up and down, sometimes Irish, Scottish. Yeah, it's horrible. I know it.
Jump in joy. Hey. All right. Well, let's. I'm ready to rip her a new
3,
a-hole
1. You're on.
over her panic attack.
Mm.
Taylor wants to, Taylor could talk about a panic attack and I can talk about Alzheimer's. How dare she? How dare she?
Yeah, listen, if she was having a panic attack, she wouldn't have been able to like speak or anything. Like having a panic attack, it can feel like it's debilitating.
Oh, she said she had a full-blown panic attack.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
And then she was able to film herself doing this for the thumbnail. Uh-huh.
I can't.
Oh my God. Okay, she flat out said, President of the United States has Alzheimer's. She's based this on him tripping up the steps of Air Force One and something else, because obviously she's never been in his presence or, but that's what she said. And obviously she never took care of her own mother. Her own mother, I understand, had dementia, and Bobby took care of her. But she thinks Alzheimer's, she knows because she remembers vividly her best friend in high school's father. He would come into a room and then just look around like he couldn't even remember what he's there for. Well, if that's Alzheimer's, I definitely have it. And so does everybody I know.
Me too, then. I have the young Alzheimer's then.
I mean, how disgusting that that's her. I mean, she is just, the woman is just so repulsive.
She is.
Just on every level. And then she says, and then her big, she feels, Chuck, she feels this. she feels that we're getting ready to be attacked by another country because we're weak. Is it Russia? Is it Russia, do you think, Glenda? Let's see, because they're doing so good in Ukraine. I can see them try to take on the United States because things are just going great for them in Ukraine. And she is then she says, we are weak as a democracy. This is what she said. This is a quote. We are weak as a democracy. When earlier in the thing she said, we're certainly not stupid. She goes, we're not something and we're certainly not stupid. Well, au contraire, Linda, I believe you are, because we are weak as a democracy. What does that even mean? Does that mean you don't know the definition of democracy? Could that possibly be? Could you be an American and not know the definition of democracy? Now, fair enough that some people would complain that our democracy is under attack from the inside, but that's not going to go anywhere. And okay, our democracy, Glenda, democracy is our system of government where everybody has a say. You have a say by who you vote for, and it goes on up to the president of the United States. Now you personally don't have a say.
Yeah,
but
she probably hasn't had a say in a really long time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she probably, to be fair, she doesn't strike me as the kind of person that voted even before that right was taken away from her, because she just seems really lazy. That would require some effort. But oh my God, she is just a pimple on the butt of a rock. I don't know. Help me out here.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, she's fundamentally wrong, because we are a limited democracy. We're actually a republic, not a democracy. Otherwise, we'd still have slavery in the South. We're a limited democracy, so that we have 3 branches of government. I think Merle would be an excellent appointee by Joe Biden as an advisor. She's not only medically qualified to diagnose diseases across the internet.
Absolutely.
She understands food famine, hunger, poverty, social security system, the elderly, family problems, addiction. She's an expert on. Glenda has so much to bring to the table, as well as panic, which is so important in a leader. We need someone who panics, has panic attacks, and I just can't think of anyone else. I'm respectfully asking Kamala Harris to step down and let Merle receive her presidential pardon and assume the vice presidency effective immediately.
There you go.
Did you see Donald Trump talking about Kamala Harris? He goes, she talks in rhymes. And Tucker Carlson said, what do you mean? Trump says, every time Kamala comes up, she's like, the bus goes here, the bus goes there, the bus goes round and round. Why are we here? Why are we there? Who am I, a clown? And Tucker was like, whoa. He cracks me up. I'm sorry. He's like the Henny Youngman, Rip Taylor, Don Rickles of our lifetime. I have
he
to
is
love
odd. I could not believe how remarkably composed he was in that debate.
We were told he was going to become unglued. Biden would be strong and the commander and in charge because he'd been prepping all week. Then, of course, it comes out, well, I was in Europe, shouldn't have slept 15 time zones. I took a nap. And then, of course, we forget that was over a week ago, and he had a week scheduled for debate. He only participated in 3 days of it with a nap built in. So if Merle's right and the Russians are going to attack us, please, God, let it be between 8 a.m. and noon when the president is awake. Otherwise, he's not to be bothered. He's on vacation. He's in Delaware. He's asleep.
Well, I think if they started at 8, it would be over by noon. Is she suggesting that our military is weak? Was that what she was reaching for when she was saying how weak we are?
She read an article about the Russian subs in Cuba. You know, like I'm sure.
She didn't read no article, Chuck.
Well,
She saw a blurb on the news.
yeah. Well, okay.
Oh,
that-
short on
Actually read.
she saw a Facebook post about it and got
you saw a
excited.
short on YouTube all about it.
Yeah. She saw Sky News Australia.
Yeah.
Well, but maybe with almost 30,000 subs now for 4 years, maybe somebody will see her headline and actually mail her the Xanax that she is begging for. So
You two talk to each other or get started on something else because I got to check.
what was
I
it
gotta
Linda
check.
Richmond used to say on Mike Myers' character on Saturday Night Live? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm too verklempt. No, church. She doesn't know what Wikipedia is. She would read that and mispronounce it Mississippi.
I love me some Mike Myers and Dana Carvey though, so I know that sketch.
Yeah, thank you, Canada, for those guys.
I know, right?
Merle reading the paper. Yeah, she wouldn't even have the nerve to sell grit door to door.
But yeah, if she was having a panic attack, she wouldn't have thought to make a video. Because whenever I had my one and only panic attack, that was like my least thought to do.
I've had them
only
for
had
years.
one
They started when I was a teenager, and I used to go to emergency rooms and
Yeah.
tell them, I'm sure I'm having a heart attack. And like, I know.
Yeah, the one that I knew that I definitely had, that was like not the first thing on my brain to go turn on the camera and make a video.
It's not exactly the kind of thing that makes you want to perform. And,
No.
but she did say recently that she has noticed that if she puts a dramatic headline up or one that asks a question, she'll get more subscribers. And then another one she was bragging about. So all you haters just keep on coming back and make your comments because I just make more money. Like, oh, there's the real Merle.
Yeah, let's see. She's making $238 a month maximum, according to Social Blade. Now it says she got 100. She was at 29.8, and then she got 100 on Tuesday. She got 100 on Tuesday. Let's see. Was that so like yesterday? 17. Okay, that was yesterday. Yesterday she got 100. Today she is at 29.9, but Social Blade is predicting her to go back to 29.8 tomorrow. So see, they don't take them away till it's 100. So this is indicating that she's probably got like 98 less than
so when you buy subs, do they expire after 2 days or?
I don't know, but she's probably buying subs because I can't think of that many people that would be interested in her content.
The crap that she's been putting out, and she's constantly begging her subscribers, do this and do that for me. And
hungry.
Thank you for that, Carla. Let me turn this off. Sorry, my television just started in. I have been working really hard in my salon up here, and I've got to get draperies, but it's coming along real good.
What color draperies?
I think I'm going to get white to match the trim and the shutters that are already here. I think instead of introducing a new color, I'll just stick with white. Oh, Chuck, you're you're pretty good, Chuck. Chuck is participating on the panel and typing too.
Let me go. I'm multitasking, y'all.
I'm not good at that, so I
Oh
just
my gosh,
learned
she's,
from
What,
it.
what did she
she
sing?
started
I don't
singing
think
to
I
the
heard
camera today. She put up something today.
Yeah, her 4th of July meal at the homestead.
Oh God.
Her free dinner
Yeah. Was it over at the
homestead.
center, their center there?
Yes.
Did she take anything?
She
Did she
made
contribute?
a big old plate of food. It didn't look like she took anything, and I had to laugh because the lady that was serving the food said that don't touch anything with your hands, and I just started laughing.
Please use the utensils. Do not be grabbing off the thing with your hands. I was thinking, what is
Well,
going on? Is there an outbreak up there that we haven't heard about? Is listeria or salmonella at the homestead?
Or it might be
Something to panic
COVID.
about. Jeez.
Yeah.
oh God, she said she drove
What?
to the homestead party.
I know. I saw that too, Carla, and I was like, wait, what?
She drove next door.
Maybe
Well, I
she
mean,
just was getting
there
home
were
from the
I'm
casino.
sure there are parking places right outside the thing.
Well, I used to do that when I was 400 something pounds. I would drive to the mailbox 3 houses down. So maybe that's something we can sympathize with. I don't know.
Here's here's Feline's theory on why they said don't touch the food. But really, aren't those parties potlucks? Don't the residents take things? Merle's never taken anything. My
No.
goodness, she could make that what is that dream whip pie she makes or some concoction that she opens
Oh my
she
God.
opens a can and then it involves a can of spray whipped topping.
Berry cheesecake supreme or something.
Yeah, I
You know,
can't.
either the people that live around her have seen her cooking videos, or if they haven't, if she ever did bring something to the potluck, she'd get a note under her door next time. Don't worry about bringing food, sweetheart. We got plenty. We got plenty.
I wonder if the activities director went over again and begged her to come. Did she beg and beg you? So, I mean, she didn't want to go because she doesn't like to, we all know she's explained she doesn't want to know her neighbors. She finds it very inconvenient to know her neighbors. But, when the lady just begs her.
What
Oh,
you gonna
yeah.
do?
It was a lot of food. It was like 2 pieces of chicken, a hamburger, a hot dog, some fried fish, potato salad,
Baked beans
macaroni
and,
salad,
and a dessert.
blueberry cake.
Hey, that was just the first plate. You know she's gonna make one to take home. I'm sure she's
Oh, for sure.
aluminum foil in her brassiere, just ready to wrap up a big old chunk of stuff. Wouldn't you?
Are you? Yeah. Oh, now and Mr. Morris is saying, and fish too. Seriously, she had 2 pieces of chicken, a hamburger, a hot dog, and fish.
Mhm.
No,
Plus sides.
she'd probably tell us that she was going to save half of it for later, but we all know how it really is.
So what? Even if she did, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3.
That's a
That's
lot of
4
food.
meals. That's 4 meals.
She's probably going to eat some at 3:00 in the morning when she just wakes up and she's hungry.
Yeah. Well, first she'll have to have some at midnight because she's got to have that midnight snack.
Right.
Oh.
You never know, those midnight and 3 a.m. panic attacks. You got to get something to eat. Oh, what a great picture, Sandra. Wow. You look like the Governor General of Canada or something. Man,
Pretty.
you are distinguished and pretty lady.
Oh yeah, and looking off, not looking at the camera. That looks powerful.
Looking deep in thought there, Sandra.
Uh-huh. I like I love a striped top. Love a striped top. Yeah, Church pointed out that the parties are next door at the assisted living. She could drive there because now she has, remember, her reserved parking spot right outside her door. And I
Right.
bet that there are some parking places right outside the door into the room there. So I could see her driving. Yeah, that makes sense.
I bet she has a handicap sticker she's never showed us.
Oh, I can imagine. I don't put it past her.
When you just think of the comparison from a couple months ago when she was doing that pre-camera ready slow walk down with the cane down the stairs and then down the hill. And then fast forward 2 weeks later, she's screaming at a Mexican flapping, "Senor, senor, amigo, stop, sit,
Oh,
stay."
what the hell was up with that? Her screaming at him. He didn't need to take orders from her.
Like he was a dog.
Listen, you can't be doing stuff like that nowadays because people are crazy.
Hey,
Well,
sit.
this was a direct result of Laura's thing about she doesn't do anything for her community. So she went out and saw a truck wreck and decided she would allegedly bring treats to some.
Oh yeah.
random
I was thinking about it different. I was still thinking of the poor man that was, just taking a nap there on the sidewalk. And he gets up, he's had enough. He gets up, she probably woke him up, and she starts yelling, "Hey!"
That was her second attempt at community service. Driving around, all of a sudden she pulls next to a used car lot, and some poor Mexican man is out there sleeping. And people do that in cities. And why she
illegal.
decided, she didn't go up and check on him. She didn't say, "Hey, are you okay?" First rule of CPR class. "Hey, are you okay?" No, stop. And he got up like, "What the hell? Get away from me, lady." And he was running away from, stop, amigo, sit, stay. Can somebody help me? Oh, please, woman.
It was too much.
And then everybody told her, they cussed her out on her page. "Why are you jeopardizing your safety to do that?"
Right?
Oh, no, I had my camera on 2 times magnification. I was so far away. And then right there, you can see him on the ground. The shadow of her hand is over his head. It's like, she's full of it. She knew he was out of it.
Doing stuff like that nowadays.
And of course, she didn't film after the EMT left because I'm sure they said, "Do you need help?" And he said, "No, I'm okay." And they drove off.
Yeah.
But then that wouldn't fit her narrative of, "Look at me, I'm the saint of Long Island."
She just has such empathy. She's always been that way.
She's just a loving and caring person.
That's just how she is. And, I just have to do these things and film them.
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Oh my God, you sleazy, thirsty hose.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah, her back tire was up on the curb. So in other words, she just parked her normal way.
No, she tried to pixelate her license plate, but she couldn't be bothered to pixelate her poor victim's face.
Exactly. Yeah. She's a loving and caring person.
Yeah, just 2 days before she said, that person reeks, homeless stinks. And
yeah. Speaking of that.
She's starting to grate on me just the way she opens her videos. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you. You can't see shit. You're looking at a camera.
You look at yourself.
Who are you talking to, lady? We're not in 1954. This is not pretend land. New TV's not new. Well, I'm so glad to see you. You must write me and tell me what you and your family did on the 4th of July. Like she gives a shit. She wants comments.
Yeah.
3 cents a piece to her.
And that's why she replies to everyone, because then that doubles the comments. Oh darn! I thought.
Yeah, Carla clocked that. I didn't notice till Carla said that, but yeah, I look back, it's the same damn top day after day. And she's going to tell other people they stink. You know, she doesn't woolite her clothes, even though she'd look better in a sweater washed in woolite.
Right. I forgot about that one. Let me see. Let me see if I can't find that on YouTube.
Oh gosh.
I had a full-blown panic attack today, and here's why. This is why. Because I just feel like we're getting ready to be attacked. Jesus Christ. I hope. Oops. I shouldn't.
Ahead.
I'm
How about
already in a Merle Grifter mood, Maurice. You're getting served as much Merle as I'm going to do without makeup. Threw that shit away. I spent $8, y'all, on that shitty wig and that lipstick and the raccoon. I don't know what that was, camo or something, but that was fun.
And yeah, you were committed. Oh well, hey, that stuff's all reusable, Chuck.
Somebody's posted it. One of your favorites, one of the Das Crasses, or one of these wonderful people has. Y'all will tell me, but they posted all those little videos of Vivian Valeur and Merle Grifter and stuff like that. They're all.
Oh my gosh, I need to go look. It probably was Dash.
Right.
It's Dash Crass, C-R-A-S.
She spells it another way on another site, but I was so bitter that day. I was sitting on the toilet waiting for my cue, and you got involved in some story, and 30 minutes later I was like, 3 minutes, I give this woman 3 minutes to know I'm here and I'm over it.
Oh no.
You came in just in time.
You see, I'm not good at this at all.
Oh, please.
Okay, how do I? Okay, never mind. You're trying.
I think that's pretty much the reason we don't expect Will to come back. Of course, now that I've challenged him, he might. But I tell y'all, Laura went 100% Leslie Stahl on his ass with no warning. Asked every appropriate question that we've all wanted to know, and he kept getting smaller and smaller on that camera. His voice got quieter and quieter, and I was just like, "You rock it, Laura, go girl!"
And I might as well go ahead and speak to this pansexual business. I couldn't care less about anybody's sexuality. I'm about as liberal as you can be there. But it is.
Yeah, I don't care either. If it, be you.
LGBTQ.
TRS2S spirit something.
Is there a P in it? I never heard of a P. There is, yeah. It wouldn't that just be a B, basically?
Yeah. I mean,
lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, intersex, questioning queer, asexual. Oh,
yeah, there's a lot.
I pray to God 10 years from now, no one gives an F what you want to do with your genitalia, much less hear about it.
Listen, I've always been like that. I don't care. Like, do you? Like,
And I'm over this whole pride thing. Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins. And from what I've seen on these parades lately, there's really nothing to be proud about anymore. It used to be, hey, I get it. Harvey Milk, discharged military people, that was ruinous. Careers were ruined unnecessarily over the whole gay thing.
Right.
Gay people could get fired for no reason. That's all been rectified. We have gay marriage. We have gone overboard now to accommodate people who want to just talk about their sex lives all day long, or their lack of, or their preferences, or their pronouns. I'm so sick of this narcissism about sexuality. Just shut up and do something for somebody that matters instead of quacking about yourself. Okay, rant over.
Why can't you just be you? I am obviously a heterosexual. I've never been particularly proud of it. Just, it just is.
Right.
Okay, well, like commercial from the late 60s. Let's see. I
You'll
knew
look
it'd be
better
on
in a
here.
sweater washed in woolite. Woolite. Woolite brings out the something in you. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? Bisexual
Oh, makes
pan.
the sweater look alive. That's right. Because remember, they used to have one where the sweater came alive. I forgot about that. That's what the line was. Okay, here, listen. I'll turn it up. Go.
Light and cold water safely soak sweaters clean in.
That's good.
It's good.
I totally forgot about that.
Do y'all remember a commercial called Nighttall will help you get your Z's?
No.
Well, when I lived in Canada, it was a commercial that said Nighttall will help you get your Z's. And I was like, that is so bad.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Oh, I interrupted you. You were talking about Will is obviously gay. So
Yeah, no, I said, isn't he bi? That's bisexual. Because he said he doesn't care. Pansexual, he doesn't care. He doesn't
That
care
is
what sex somebody is.
there's another variation on that, which is something like emosexual, where you're attracted to the spirit of a person rather than their gender. I can't keep up anymore.
I can't either.
I was so afraid you were going to say you're attracted to an emo.
No, emos will drive you crazy. Emos are worse than narcissists.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get
Star
the charger.
Star says we look good. Well, we try to doll up before we get online, or the ladies do anyway. All I did was take a quick shower.
Oh, did you wash your hair?
Yes, I did.
Does it look good?
And I dried it. Hello.
What is that? What kind of dryer is that?
It's my God blessed $11 Amazon personal fan that plugs into a USB port, otherwise known as the Hurricane Savior.
Oh gosh, there's a lady here at she works at the grocery store in the place where you check out yourself, where where they make you go to work, where you check out yourself, and she said she like goes to help when the thing won't work, but she wears one of these fans that it looks like a pair of headphones, but goes around her neck and blows air up on her.
I don't blame her. They also have those cooling towels that you can hang around you.
Yeah, I have one of those, but I've never opened it.
I know right now Nevada is insanely hot.
South Carolina is pretty hot too right now.
Yeah, well, it's
you have the humidity, don't you, Taylor?
Yeah, the humidity can be worse than the heat sometimes.
Anywhere on the coast is going to be that way.
Roy still rides his bike every day. He still plays golf at least 3 times a week.
Go Roy.
If not more. And that's what I said, how do you, and I was saying, it's not hot. It's not hot. I have always said the man is a lizard on a rock. He just loves it. And the reason he gets so tempted to play, he sits in the house and looks out and sees there's like nobody playing golf in the afternoon. So I mean, he just can't stand it. He's got to get over there and get out there and have the place to himself. And it's like the starter's not even working. They're just, you just go on out. You don't set up a tea time. Starter's not there. You just, hey, you want to come over? Just call over and they'll get your clubs and you can have at it. Mm. Yes, I heard 118. I think that's tomorrow. Isn't that supposed to be the 4th of July?
I don't know if anybody here has ever lived in the desert. I've lived in Vegas, Palm Springs, and El Paso, and I loved it. The heat didn't bother me. It was worth it just for the nights with the stars and the low humidity and getting
And
out
how
of the
cool,
shower and not even needing a towel because the humidity is so low, you just evaporate and get the chills.
and it
I
cools off at night. I love that. How it just, oh, it's fantastic. I love it here. Boy
Mhm.
was so smart. Oh my gosh. We never knew we'd retire here. I just love it.
You never know.
101 in Dallas now. That sounds horrible. Oh,
Oh,
Avalon.
can you imagine driving home in traffic and
Yes,
uh,
I can because I've lived in Dallas and I remember those. It gets over 100. It's just
Miserable.
it's miserable.
Carla asked about pride parades? Wasn't that her big downfall like 5 or 6 years ago when she went to one and half of her Christian subs flew like rats off a sinking ship? They couldn't take it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I actually felt bad for her. That was the first video I ever saw. Somebody sent me that and said, help this poor lady. Here was this little lady with a white crew cut going around. And what are you celebrating today? Oh, I love your makeup. And what's the big deal? The lady found the New Jersey Pride thing and got out of her car. And then I started figuring out, oh,
She had cards. She was going over there passing out her cards trying to get people to subscribe to her channel.
is that what she was doing? I'd forgotten
Yes.
that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
she had cards. She was giving her
Oh,
cards.
I would love to get a Merle card. Are they on eBay? Can you get one?
Is it on her Amazon storefront?
I want a Merle card, trading card.
Me too.
Mesquite, Nevada.
Chuck, did you see the one where she went to that hug party at outdoor bar and was sucking down the Coronas?
No.
Oh God, this is the way she drinks out of a bottle. She doesn't put her lip there and take a sip normally. No, she like deep throats it and tosses it back.
I think didn't you do that as like one of your like pictures, like the profile picture for the live one time?
Her with her lips around a Corona,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There was one where she was obviously intoxicated and she was like threatening everybody that was against her on Gossip Bakery and people I'd never even heard of. But she was slurring and drinking margaritas one after the other and just that sly, I'm going to get you. It's just fair warning.
Oh, was it the video that Joel's just reacted to?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to watch that. I thought that was the one where she was at that
culinary experience or something.
Yeah,
yeah, it's that one.
She was is that it? She's threatening Vivian
and you.
And Coastal.
Yeah.
She's gonna get everything you own. Just be aware it's coming after the first of the year.
And it's different. It's different. Because she has a supporter who's given her $10,000.
Yeah.
A nice supporter who is backing her financially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Glenda. Don't you realize what a fool you make out of yourself? People are laughing at you. You look like a fool. I know that.
Yeah, Mindy was threatened also. That's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
who the other person was.
And then she said,
there's still a Gossip Bakery. If you put in Gossip Bakery Glenda Sully Part 14, you'll get some cute stuff.
Adam's here.
Hey, Adam, a celebrity. Where have you been, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I love that picture. You just need a cigarette.
Because of Adam, I'm 1 degree removed from Howard Stern.
That's close enough. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There you go.
And Robin.
Or maybe 2. 1 or 2.
I love Robin too.
Me too. Merle is a fool and her subs are fools too. And you know it bothers her because she just thinks she's so fancy. It has to bother her that so many people think of her as a fool, an idiot, a moron.
Well, she is all of the above.
Oh, well, what are you doing, Adam? I have, this is a great picture of you, Adam. I did have, Adam sent me a picture a long time ago. I wanted a picture of him for my phone.
Yeah.
And he sent one that was really Broadway, let's say.
Yeah.
And that was the gayest picture I had in my phone until Chuck sent me one. Chuck sent me one where he was made up as one of his characters.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's a real So I started a job working as a content creator on Facebook. All right. Is it just Adam Barta? Is it World of Adam Barta? What is your, how do we find you on Facebook exactly?
Right.
YouTube have pretty much blown up as a short channel. Yeah, I've been seeing your shorts. So tell us how to find you on Facebook. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there's a link. Okay.
Alrighty.
I won't push it right now because I've done that before and then I'm out of the live. Well, good deal. So, oh, church, you got to go. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, yeah, let's see. We've been on almost an hour. I've got to make dinner tonight, although I do only have to heat it up. But Roy only eats one meal a day. So I need to feed him dinner early. Oh, I have my special vegetable curry.
Oh, that sounds good.
I make that a lot. And when I make it, I make a lot. I make a lot of it a lot of the time. All right, Taylor, what'd you do? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You just appeared for a second.
Yeah, we're good.
Just search Adam Barta on Facebook. Okay. It's a lot of feel good stuff where I film people donating and giving stuff to homeless people on the street. Oh, that's sweet. Now, would you be interested in a woman that stopped to call 911 on a man taking a nap on the sidewalk?
You know, Adam, somebody's already beat you to that. We had a guest on recently who every time he sees a woman and a child in a parking lot, he gives them cash because obviously they have no money. They're underprivileged. Doesn't matter. Because he knows he's got money. So, Adam, you're a little behind the curve, but good content. The other guy never filmed it, so it didn't happen.
Yeah,
he sends Instacart orders to people also.
Right. Lots of people. And I remember, tell me this is not true. I know it is. I specifically remember Glenda telling the story when she was first trying to get us introduce us to Wheel before he was, just this uber successful Christian man. She said the reason he watches her channel is because he was down and out. He'd fallen on some really hard times and he watched Glenda and it lifted him up. It lifted him up. She said that, didn't she? God, I got to go back and find that one.
Listen.
Carla, if you know, tell me. And then now all of a sudden, oh, he's just so successful.
Yeah, he runs his own gym.
I do believe Will is probably a Christian, just according to his YouTube likes. And
Oh, really? Did you
he
looked at his
probably has
channel?
had some ups and downs in business, and he probably likes helping people,
As you do.
as one does.
Good on him.
Good on you, mate. Keep it up. Help those who is less fortunate. Do what you can for them. Go about your business. You can do all you can do, right? Metropolitan Community Church. Oh, Carl knows. No, probably Episcopalian, darling. Church of England is where we all go now. All the fops, I mean. Good God, I've suddenly morphed into a Yorkshire man. Bonsoir, Jean.
Grandson cheater out for ignorance, calling that fish foo-foo instead of the Africa name he gave it.
Foo-foo.
Kufu.
Yes, we got it, Adam. I'm a shipwreck for these ads where people are really kind to animals. And I saw one today where a scared dog wouldn't let a man touch him. And he was so patient with the gloves until the dog finally I was just boo-hooing like, oh, Chuck, for God's sakes, give it up. But
I watched this. I wonder if I watched this guy. I don't even know what it's called, but fortunately, I subscribed, so it keeps coming up in my feed. He goes around to different shelters and gets in the cage with the dogs. Is it that one? Young guy, he gives them treats and he makes them come. I mean, they can be cowering in the corner and they end up coming to him and taking a treat out of his hand.
there's more than one. There's a whole bunch of animal angels on YouTube, and those videos just crack me to the core.
Yeah,
I love them.
me too.
When those damn SPCA commercials come on at night, I have to mute it. I can't deal.
I have to leave the room. I can't watch.
I want to write Edie Falco and say, please stop. So many animals are shivering and suffering in shelters. This might be their last day. And according to statistic, ASPCA doesn't do shit for anybody. They're basically a lobbying group. They really don't do direct aid. So if you want to help an animal, local shelters, my God.
Exactly.
Who's the best in town? Who's doing the right stuff, and give to them. It's like American Disabled Vets. That's the organization. Mom used to give money to them because she was paraplegic after a car wreck. And I looked at them up online, and like 2% of their donations actually go to people. She was so disappointed, but I was like, aren't you glad you know?
Right.
Yeah, Peaches, I agree. Christina does too. Mitzi said the Asher House. Is that a dog shelter? Yeah. So we're all animal lovers. We still think of Pippi, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly.
I'm sorry.
Kelly.
It's okay. It's okay. I have my Pippi. She's over there. I got it. Okay, I'll show you guys something.
Even Faye can only name one of my animals. She knows it.
This will make you cry.
Oh.
I got this. I have to frame it, but I found this service online and I sent in a picture of Kelly. And wait till you see this.
Oh my God. Is that a photo or hand painted or both?
It was a photo, but there's brush strokes in it. Like they've added that little blue. There was no, and there's just a hint. She's on an Oriental rug, and there's just a hint of its
Look at her eyes.
That and yeah,
Oh,
no,
look
that-
at that
Did
sweet
they get
baby.
that right, Laura? Did they get her
Yeah.
eyes
oh
right?
yeah, that's why I sent this picture in.
Oh my God.
Look at that sweet baby.
Oh, I would have done that for my animals, but I bust out crying every time I saw it. How do you?
I had to bring it up here. Roy can't look at it every day.
Oh,
He,
really?
he loves it, but he can't look at it. You know, he's me. I could stare at it all day and all night. It makes me really happy, but it makes him sad.
That makes me like Roy even more.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
beautiful.
believe that?
It's gorgeous.
I think so too.
Mm.
How's
you know,
Bruno? How's Bruno, Chuck?
He's good. He's right here by my side. He's
Yes,
you'll
Bruno.
see him in that Oh Canada video. I filmed him out in the backyard when I was singing off key. So he's doing great. He still trembles when there's thunder, which is so adorable.
Right.
But he has learned to be very respectful of my cats, which was his number one lesson he had to learn. And that took a lot of butt swipes, but he's got it now. He's like, okay, that cat's going to touch my face. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to do anything. Lick. I'm not going to react. And I'm like, good boy.
yeah, just get it over with.
Exactly.
Oh, so yeah, she said I didn't watch that video, but I maybe in the comments did she say the fish were pregnant, or did she say that on the title of the thing? I don't know. How does she know if a fish is pregnant?
I don't know, but somebody said, girls, fish spawn. They don't get pregnant. I don't know. I don't know anything about that branch of
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I missed that science class, but
Me
Well,
too.
one thing I do know about fish, what their life must be like in about 1 foot of water, something that's lined with black plastic in the heat of the summer. I just feel so
I
sorry
can
for those.
set your mind at ease because I've been told by reliable sources that goldfish have a memory of exactly 8 seconds. So to them,
It's always been hot, and then it's always been cold.
they're kind of like Joe Biden. Everything is new. Everybody you meet is a new friend. So I don't think they care. that was reassuring to me when I heard that. It was a science show that talked about aquariums and how most fish don't remember anything more than 5 seconds ago. So, they'll eat the babies. Oh, well, damn, Peaches. Talk about bring the room down.
Yeah. Hey.
You're enjoying your day. Everything's going okay. And along comes Debbie Downer.
Oh, a long time ago in the 90s, I was listening to Howard. This is when he was married to his first wife. It was hysterical because she used to call up and they'd fight on the air all the time, and I always thought it was a bit.
Oh,
But he had a saltwater tank installed in his house, and he has people that do it, and he said he put this in his house to relax watching the fish, and the fish were killing each other. And, he just couldn't take it.
Oh my.
I had that experience with betta fish one time. I didn't know what I was doing, and I bought a couple of them in an aquarium, and they killed each other the same day. Jesus.
Oh
And
wow.
is that why they're always alone in a tiny little? I hate it when I see them in tiny little containers.
Well, they say you have to get a divider for the aquarium for betta fish. Otherwise, they will kill each other. That's just their way. I don't know.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna duck out.
Okay.
Shame on you. This is a record for a Laura duck out 70 minutes in and you're over it, but you're hungry. Are you hungry? Are you so hungry? Are you starving?
Actually, I'm not because
Are you hungry?
before we
Hungry.
started this,
Hungry.
I had a premier protein drink, so I'm pretty good. But Roy's outside. He's outside putting together some patio furniture too.
And he's
So
going to come in from that heat at 5 something in the afternoon, and you're going to have what, curry?
we'll have to take a shower first.
My God, y'all, it's like you live in Bombay. Just come in hot, eat something hot, go to
Let me
bed
tell
hot.
And let me tell you, not only will the curry be served piping hot, that curry is hot.
Yeah, curry is.
I
Spicy.
think I might have overdone it a little on the cayenne.
If I come to visit you in Vegas ever, Laura, I'm going to have to put in a special menu request, like
Yes.
low servings, not too spicy. But I know you
Yeah.
can cook. God
I
knows you
can't
can
handle
cook.
spice either.
See, I
Me
can
either.
handle wimps like you two. Yeah.
Wimps, she calls
We don't
us.
want that.
As long as I know. Yeah, I realized I accidentally set my 89-year-old neighbor on fire with my curry.
Oh God,
We're
Laura.
really charged for that. Abuse of an elder.
Yeah. I kind of felt bad.
You should have. What the hell are you thinking?
Hi, Wanda. Silent Panther here. Well, I'm glad you're speaking up.
Hey, Wanda. Good to see you.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yes. Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, comment more. Sandra, we love you and your premier shakes. We love them too. Yes, Miss Wanda.
I like the Quest protein shakes. They're good.
How
I
much
haven't had
protein and how many calories?
I think it's like 30 grams of protein, and I think it's like 170 calories.
That's about the same.
Is there a flavor you like?
I just do the vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the normal ones are the best. I know some people who are
And salted
dieting and
caramel
they're
is good.
trying every variety of protein shake, and it's like, no, just find one you like and stick to that. Don't think of it like a treat. Think of it like I've finally eaten a meal.
Yeah.
Right.
I just like chocolate. Roy likes vanilla and chocolate. But I did try one time I had the they have a coffee flavor. And
Yeah.
I liked it. It might have been chocolate and coffee together. I liked it. Roy just about came unglued because he just assumed it was the chocolate and he took a drink of it. It's like, what have you got here? So I had to drink that whole case myself.
Yeah, the salted caramel from Quest is good also.
That's the one I like, the caramel.
Yeah.
Well, Taylor, you look good. You haven't we haven't asked you about your weight loss, but apparently it's going really good.
I've lost 30 pounds since January.
Oh my God. Since 7 months, you've lost 30?
Yeah, and I think that's pretty damn good for somebody who can't lose weight worth crap. So
What do you think was your secret? What'd you do?
I'm moving more, and now I'm counting calories too.
Everybody I know who's lost weight says eat less, move more, Wow.
I cannot lose an ounce. I am just gonna have to move because I can't eat any less.
Laura, you can
hardly eat.
easily lose 30 pounds this month. The problem is Roy is your neighbor.
I
He
need,
go
I
play,
need
he
a
go
little,
play golf, and you go to Trader Joe.
And then you
when
have
you
the mocha drink at night.
Yeah, you got the mocha, but you don't tell people that you put the ice cream in there. So that's no good. Laura, you are you people tell lies, scale don't lie. So I'm gonna put you on low carb, 500 calorie a day diet, high protein. You're gonna easily lose 30 pounds before August 1st. And then if you do that, we're gonna approve you for weight loss surgery.
Hi, Jackie Mac.
No, my God, Laura's so thin. So is Taylor. These ladies need to quit losing weight.
Listen, it made me feel good a couple weeks ago whenever Laura was like, your jawline looks so chiseled.
It does.
Yes.
I was like, okay.
Absolutely.
I envy your eyebrows.
Listen, they're all mine. They're all mine, baby. I get them waxed every couple months, and that's about it.
Funny, Karen and the housekeeper and I were sitting here talking yesterday, and some soccer game came on, and they did the national anthems, and all these Turkish guys were the first team, and they all had the best eyebrows. I was like, Karen, why can't any white people have awesome eyebrows like that?
Did they have two separate eyebrows or just the one?
Well, they have the shaver, they do. So, yeah. It's a unibrow, but it's,
The first
they
time-
work with it.
I have a niece, my oldest niece. She's in her early 40s, I think. But they used to always come. She and my nephew, they always used to spend the summers with us when they were all little kids. And I finally took her to. She had a unibrow, and I took her to get her eyebrows waxed. I mean, and this was, this is really ballsy of me. I mean, that's how much respect I had for her mother, because I just did it. I didn't ask permission, but I remember I took her to. We still laugh about this today. She had her eyebrows waxed. They pulled the muslin, and really, there was a complete eyebrow on the muslin.
Ooh.
It was like what they took off was a full eyebrow.
Ouch.
Ooh. Chuck, how much weight have you lost? You look like this big.
Yeah,
I weighed
smaller.
218 pounds. I think last time I was with you, I weighed 232.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're doing
I'm just about there. I'm just about gonna have to figure out maintenance.
How
Right.
tall are you? How tall are you, Chuck?
6'2".
You have to. What is your goal?
I don't know. It was 225.
Kind of low. Yeah.
I actually showed Karen the maid yesterday. I pulled up my shirt because she gave me one for my birthday, and I pulled up my belly, and she goes, "That's 10 pounds right there." Yeah, so let's subtract that from my weight.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm
what
not
was
going to get the surgery to remove it. If I was 30 years old and on the prowl, I would. But at 63, who gives a F? I don't anymore. I'll just deal. I understand they have compression breeches.
That's true. But
Have y'all tried those?
Keep in mind that affects what you weigh, and it really shouldn't, because that's not part of your metabolism, is it, or part of you? So I mean, you could be down in the 170 range, and that's too skinny.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. The first time I lost weight when I was in my 20s on my own, I got down to 168, and I really looked ill. And that was in the 80s. My parents were concerned that I had the illness of the 80s. I was like, no, I've been starving. That's what this is. Nothing else to blame. I'm just want to be thin, but it works.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm seeing your comments now.
And
Oh.
Peaches, if you're asking, are you asking me or Taylor? Me,
We'll go.
yeah. I still take the Manjaro. I can gain. Why I'm the only one that can gain weight on Manjaro? And I keep getting it. I'm up to 10 now. I keep getting it. Keep getting more and more.
Did you read the thing today about antidepressants that will make you gain weight despite being on Manjaro? It's like Cymbalta and Lexapro and Paxil.
Oh yeah, Lexapro made me gain weight whenever I was on that for a while.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, that's a no-go. I've been on Cymbalta, and I haven't had any issues with gaining weight on that.
Are you on 30 or 60 milligrams a day? Or?
It's just a small. I want to say it's 30.
That's real good for pain too. They found like fibromyalgia, and arthritis.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Cymbalta can help with that too.
Yeah, I'm taking it for anxiety is why I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I think my mom took that, but I don't know. I don't know why. Well, I can't. Roy's always trying to. Roy sometimes eats some. Sometimes, like every night, eats some candy that has something in the candy that shouldn't be in the candy. It's some gummy candy. And he's constantly trying to get me to have, and I have a couple of times, and like I do relax and I feel like I'm going to sleep, but it is just not worth it because I get the munchies bad. He does not. I mean, real bad. The last time I took it, no, yes, Peaches, I'm at 10 and still not losing. But like I would decide to I try to eat something healthy. So I decided to eat a protein yogurt. Those are good. Those have 15 calories of protein. But I make this bowl with a banana, and then I put honey all over the banana, and then I put the yogurt, and then I put berries, and then I put chopped nuts, and then I put whipped cream on top of all that. Is that wrong?
I mean, it's probably okay if you do like just like the banana in it, probably.
Yeah, I turn it into a dessert.
Yeah, if you're adding like the chopped nuts, like the whipped cream, that's too much.
You've confessed before about your little snacks that you have at night.
Your mochas.
At night is where I can go all day. I can go all day without eating. And that's probably a problem, but no, it's at night, and especially when I take that. And then this is what I say, and I'm telling the truth. Roy has heard me eating sometimes in bed, but of course he wears a sleep mask. He always has his mask, and he'll hear the spoon or something, and he'll say, "What do you have?" And I say, "Yogurt bowl," which is true.
Yeah.
And I've got to stop with the mochas too.
It's probably like the yogurt bowl is probably okay if you put like just one of those ingredients in it and not like all of those.
I have to turn it into a dessert.
And then like the mochas is probably okay if you just do like the coffee and maybe like a little bit of mocha syrup or something.
Yeah, I buy the sugar-free syrup, but then I also put cocoa powder. Nah, not cocoa powder. The chocolate powder, the sweetened kind.
Yeah, see that? No, don't put that in there, and you'd probably be all right.
But it tastes better with that chocolate powder. and then I put a whole bunch of whipped cream on top.
Yeah. See, I don't feel like whipped cream is necessarily too bad, but if you start like drenching your food in it, then it's probably bad.
I drench my food in it. Then I give myself a shot before I put it back in the refrigerator.
One for good measure, they call that.
Uh-huh.
I would have to say read the label, because some whipped cream has no carbs and some is made out of a lot of sugar.
I do the sugar-free or fat-free if I'm going to do like whipped cream.
Does it work?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes just fine.
Oh, I'm with you, Miss Pepper. A Premier protein shake, that'll fill you up. Protein will naturally fill you up, but I mean, if you chug a whole 11 ounce at one time, you're going to be okay.
Well, see, I think Roy made the mistake when he told me I could have as many of the 15. It's the yogurt, the protein yogurt to have 15 grams.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, you can eat as many of those as you want. It doesn't even count," because he's always on me to get more protein. But I guess maybe the honey and whipped cream is overdoing it. Oh, but I didn't realize how much protein nuts have.
Well, there's a limit, Laura. A lady your size should probably not get more than 60 grams a day, right? Is that what you figured out?
Really? I've never
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say I don't know either.
My dietitian told me no more than 100, no matter what. And best was between 60 and 75. So, you know, if too much protein is hard on the kidneys and can mess you up. It can
Oh my
also make you retain a lot of water.
I've been having 3 Premier Proteins a day, plus the yogurt.
Yeah, that's probably
nuts.
too much protein.
That's over 100 grams, 105, without even considering your other meals.
Yeah. Oh, it never occurred to me to check how much. Ooh, and then that's something I could get back at Roy on if he's wrong.
Well, yeah, Google it. You know, I would put in how much protein should I eat a day, and it'll probably say male, woman, height, weight, and then I figure for you, 75 is way too much. I don't know about you,
Alexa,
Taylor. Have you
how much
calculated
protein
for
should a
yourself?
woman have per day?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I've never seen a dietitian or anything like that. I've thought about it.
Dietitians will drive you nuts.
Yeah, but I've thought about it just to kind of like get a better grasp on like things.
You better bring in a real honest diet diary because they will love that stuff.
Yeah.
Alexa just said the NIH says a woman between 17 and 70 should have 46 grams a day.
Even lower than I thought.
On average, women in the United States are 5 feet 4 inches tall.
It's not going to kill you, but it is a little hard on the kidneys. If your kidneys are fine, you'll probably be fine.
Well, I'm definitely going to cut back.
That was Bruno saying hi.
Oh, hi, Bruno.
What?
And try to keep the carb count under 50. Oh man, I'm having a feeling you like to eat at night. I know. I should just, if I could just go to sleep. Then I think, oh, if I have a little something, I'll sleep better.
Protein is always more filling. Protein is always more filling. Sugar is more satisfying, but protein will actually last longer and help you sleep. So,
I always want something sweet.
Or
then I have and cheese and crackers, but I like cheese. I want cheese and crackers and something sweet too.
There's some kind of cheeses that are awesome. Gouda or Gouda, as they say in the Netherlands. Gouda.
Yeah, Gouda is good.
Yeah.
I think mozzarella is not too bad also. Yeah.
I have no discipline.
It's okay. You'll get there.
The other complex is Magnolia Gardens. Hers is Homestead Apartments. Oh, but she likes to call it the Homestead. So get in with all those homesteaders. I think that's so her hoping that her video will be pushed out with those homesteader videos.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I've noticed something though, ever since I quit drinking caffeine, like I sleep so much better at night.
Really?
Yeah, because I just drink decaf coffee in the morning now. So I can still at least have my morning coffee.
Cheese and water crackers are a good snack along with some almonds.
What's water crackers? I don't know what that is.
A little plain white white round crackers that don't have a lot of flavor.
Are they like those little oyster crackers? I call them oyster crackers.
No, they're round. They're probably at least the size of a Ritz cracker, if not bigger, but real thin. It's kind of like the host in church.
Oh, okay.
It's a little like that.
I gotcha. Yeah, I've heard about magnesium for sleep.
I take magnesium, and I take a drug called nortriptyline. Oh, I'm gonna get the I'm getting my device implanted, my thing for pain, the nerve stimulator. I'm getting that implanted the 24th of July, and then they'll turn it on about 2 weeks later.
There you go. Well, I hope it works out.
I did the trial. The trial worked great.
I'm so glad.
The doctor said there's about 20% of people, it doesn't work like the trial did. And let me tell you, if there's somebody that can have a complication or not get a good result, it is me. But I'm very hopeful that it works.
I'm hoping also, because I know that you've had your bout with pain.
All the time. It's hurting a lot right now too.
So you have to wait 2 weeks after the implant to turn it on?
Yeah.
Huh.
They wait for it. They wait for it to heal.
Oh, okay.
You know, for the.
Where are they inserting it?
But.
Oh, fun.
Kind of high in your hip. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was calling it a butt implant, and I said, aren't you going to put something in the other side to even it out? But it's pretty small. The one I had that was outside your body it was a little bit smaller than this mouse that they tape. It has 2 wires, and then they tape this part to your back. And so it was smaller than this, and then the actual one they said was half the size of the one I used in the trial. So it's not very big, but I'm really looking forward to it. Did you just light your cigarette with that candle?
I did.
Oh, what kind of candle?
Burn your nose off.
Karen brought me this for my birthday. It's a creme brulee vanilla.
That sounds yummy.
When was your birthday?
The June 27th, I turned 63.
Oh my goodness. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, time is running out for me to find a wife and get some heirs going. Come on.
Yeah, because you don't have siblings, do you?
No.
It's just going to die out with you.
I got to start going. I'm attracted to Hispanic women. So I'm thinking I need to start going to like Catholic mass for the Hispanics and find some cute gal and let's see what happens and get me some little sombreros around here.
I think Hispanic men are sexy, personally.
I think white men or white and Hispanic couples make the most beautiful children ever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether the mom or the dad is Hispanic or white, their kids are just gorgeous.
My favorite sister-in-law is Mexican American. Both of her parents came from Mexico. She's really fair though. And my brother, my 2 youngest brothers, both of them attracted to Hispanic women, and both married him. But so that's my youngest brother that has my wonderful sister-in-law and my 2 beautiful nieces. But the other one, he wanted a firecracker. Yeah.
Then he got one?
Yeah, he got it.
I don't want one. I want an old-fashioned, traditional, grateful lady who will mostly leave me alone and be glad that she has the run of the house, financial security, children to love after I'm gone. I don't know. I don't ask for much. I'll be a nice guy to her. I really will.
And personally, I think men from other countries are hotter than American men.
Well, I think every woman in every country thinks that. Unless
listen, I'm over these American men. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna go find me one from overseas, I think.
Well, don't get an Italian or a German or Austrian or whatever the hell you are. Get a
Hungarian.
Go completely opposite and get you like an Argentinian Japanese husband.
Yeah.
remember I was listening to Zsa Zsa Gabor's autobiography, and
Mhm.
I had it probably on tape back then. It was after she slapped the cop. She wrote a good book, and she was talking about her. Oh, Chuck, what's her husband's name? The actor who was in Everything in the World, George Saunders.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
and then he ended up killing himself.
Whoops.
But she said, as many times as she's been married, she said that she really only considered him as her real husband. And then she starts talking about and then that's the kind of man she's attracted to. And she said anybody can love an Italian, but she wants a nasty, mean Anglo-Saxon man, and that's who she
Wow.
married.
Oh goodness.
Well, there's somebody for everybody, really, isn't there?
There is.
Oh,
Yeah.
And here's a couple, but they didn't have any children.
Well, Tay Tay and I are still young, and no, I'm sorry, Tay Tay is still young, and I'm still single. So both of us are looking. We know what we're kind of looking for. You found Roy, so if you can find Roy, Taylor and I can find somebody, right?
I think so.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna. I've been wanting to use that George Bush line forever. Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna die.
Wouldn't be a smart move at this juncture. Gonna think it through, see what Saddam wanted to do, and then send in the troops and kill them all. The world's worst George Bush impersonation, and I loved him.
Uh-huh. Me too.
They're having elections tomorrow in England. I'm going to be watching that. They just had elections in La France
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Hungary, and they're turning hard right. The British are going to turn to the Labour Party, and the Canadians, God love them, they're about to elect their first conservative prime minister, who is actually an amazing person, Pierre Poilievre. Are you keeping up with that at all?
Mm.
Justin Trudeau is so hated now. It's amazing.
Really?
He is the most unpopular prime minister ever. And
Is that right? Jean, are you still here?
no, she had to go.
John.
Oh.
I think she'll come back and comment. Jean's one of the ones who
She'll watch it later.
yeah.
Jean.
Oh, here you go.
Peaches loves Pierre.
There you go, Chuck. Glenda's available.
No. Well, I don't think she is. I think she's taken by Will and
Wheel.
Will.
Good old Wheel.
Well,
I hate to say it, Laura, I was just not impressed by him.
By whom? Will?
By Wheel. I was just not impred.
really?
Why,
Was he
Taylor?
being,
What was his
charitable and all?
downfall?
I don't know. I feel like he just told us like everything we wanted to hear, I think.
Laura used the exact right word, apologist.
Yeah.
One who explains and gives admissions, submissions, and conditions for why something must be.
Yeah.
Will tried his best. He was almost like her attorney, except bizarrely feckless. And he ended every sentence with, right? Right?
Yeah.
And somebody pointed out that's a psychological trick to make you try to agree with them.
And
So
Glenda
I
does
just like
it
to
too.
help people, right? And I'm a
Glenda
nice
does that all the time.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Right?
Yeah, I hate to say it. Like, I found him to be like kind of creepy.
Well, some people
Oh.
actually responded to Laura's interview with like, well, he's obviously a salesman. He measures
Yeah.
his words. He He knew what he wanted to say, but when you rewatch it, it all just melts like my formerly obese, now vanilla candy candle burnout body. It just falls to shit like an overly iced chocolate cake. It's just a pile of shit. So
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry. Does this AA meeting allow cursing?
No,
No, I'm kidding. No, but that's what I think.
Donna, look at what Donna wrote. I don't want to highlight it.
Ergo hearing aid. Wait, Donna, what? I'm
Where?
sorry. I had to do my Rip Taylor. Hello.
Hey, I can't hit Carla's comment, but she said that Glenda is taken by her body pillow. I like that one, Carla. That was good.
I wonder if she has a big Z on the face of it.
I just can't with you people.
Donna, you're so kind. Love you. No, Will's not a chubby chaser. Will is probably, if I had to guess, I would think that Will's type would be like 18, 19-year-old boys. He can sue me, can he, for that? No, he can't because that's legal.
Yeah, you're good.
Right. It's not slander or libel. That's a feel I've got of him from 63 years of dealing with gay people of all varieties. I think he likes teenage boys, and to each they own. But
yeah, I don't know. He just came off as very creepy to me.
I think almost everybody likes teenage boys.
He latched on to Glenda for one thing: publicity. He gets noticed.
Oh yeah.
He gets when he sends her a gift, 483 comments after a year. What a wonderful person! What a wonderful man! And there are people who need that, who will thrive on that, who can't get adoration any other way. If you're not good looking, if you don't have a great career or success or a great story to tell, at least you can get Facebook or YouTube likes and comments for doing something good. I love my one-armed air quotes, but I think that really is, and just me, my future possible wife said exactly.
Yeah, just me is taken.
Oh, damn it. That the same thing happened to me with Vivian the Van and all these other what was that woman, that poor lady's name who's in so much pain? Oh, I wish she was here tonight. Please don't bust out. Please don't spew your ice out.
Yeah.
You have Claudia?
Claudia Robinson.
Claudia. She doing all right?
I'm surprised.
She touched my heart like no one else.
Claudia, if you watch this, we missed you.
We're thinking.
I was so heartbroken when Claudia found a man. I was like, I thought I was in the running, but damn it. Yes, just me. I still love you. Love you long time.
Claudia wasn't. Don't listen to Laura.
Yeah. So.
Listen to me.
You need a man who knows how to make love to a woman.
Not.
And I, Scarlett, I'll tell you what, I am that man. I have a feeling you've been working in the rough. Look at those hands. They're calloused. Yes, I'll save Tara. Is she from Canada? She might not even know Gone with the Wind. Oh.
No.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Goodness.
Oh
Now
man,
you
now
maybe you want to do impersonations all night.
yeah, that's right. Once you get started, we'll want you to do your
No,
repertoire.
you'll cut the mic, which is exactly what you should do.
Are you chain smoking there, Chuck?
Every time I come on this live, yes. And I'm
'Cause it seemed
sorry
like
for all you
it seemed like
ex-smokers.
just a minute ago you were lighting your last cigarette with a candle.
Would you like a replay?
That just looks scary to me.
Oh, Canada. Home means Nevada. Home means the hills. Laura doesn't know her anthems. Texas, our Texas, all hail the mighty state. Texas, our Texas, so wonderful, so great.
I don't even
That
know
might
that.
That might be it. Jennifer thinks that Glenda is eyeballing the fish for the next fish fry.
Okay, this is for people who are going to listen to this a year from now, because this version is never sung anymore. It's not politically correct.
Okay.
In days of yore from Britain's shore, Wolfe the dauntless hero came and planted firm Britannia's flag on Canada's fair domain. Long may it wave, our boast, our pride. We join in love together. The thistle, shamrock, rose entwined, the maple leaf forever. That was Canada's national anthem before 1965.
No.
And
have
I
they
hope that
changed it?
Dash Crash will isolate that for my Canadians.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm like Vivian Valeur. I was feeling myself that night. Laura will eventually type in her memoir. That night, it was early June. Roy was waiting for his fucking curry dinner. He was hot from playing a round of golf, and I was waiting for my damn implant to kick in. 3 effing weeks. Taylor, damn it, looked hotter and tanner than ever. And the comments were amazing. Just me, Christina, and Carla, Jennifer, and all these other people were saying amazing things, but neither Taylor and I were awake enough or alert enough to assume to highlight them. Therefore,
It
we
won't let me.
forgot about Merle because Merle is no longer important in anyone's lives. She is on her own time trip zone. Chapter 2 to be written.
Hey, listen, we do talk about Glenda, but then we also realize we all just have a lot in common other than that. So we just end up talking.
Yeah.
I think the thing we all have in common is a life without begging.
Right?
Taylor could be highlighting these comments too, but
It's
no,
not
she's
like-
on her phone.
It's not letting me do it, on my phone, unfortunately, or else I would be highlighting them. I'd be highlighting every single one. Wheel.
Wheel needs to send wheels and tires. Oh, good, Christina. You need a laugh.
What you giggling about, Christina?
Now, what is 5150? Is that psych? Is that the psych ward?
Yeah, I think that's like whenever
California
you get a-
mental commitment.
you get isn't that like a police officer comes to your house and does like a wellness check or something?
It's when you get involuntarily committed in California. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But see, that time I was involuntarily committed, I was in a coma, so I don't remember what they said. Wheel in jail.
All right, Sandra, enjoy the ride.
Sandra, thank you. Thank you for Thank you for being here.
In the
Oh,
back
you
of
know,
my
that's
mind,
what
I'm playing Magic Carpet Ride for Sandra.
I need to go.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Laura needs to go make her curry.
Oh, Laura has done an outstanding service. Thank you for coming back, Miss Laura.
Yes.
Thank you, Taylor, for agreeing to come on tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Taylor,
Oh,
it was Taylor's suggestion.
I
And
know.
I couldn't say no. One, because I like her so much. The other one is because I wanted to get a look at the skinny bitch.
Oh,
listen,
well,
I know
I
that
think we all did, and now we're all bitter and jealous. And
she's saying bitch in the most loving way possible, though. I
yes,
know,
she is. Yes, she is. So
because I do that all the time. Yeah.
we're gonna all go low carb for at least 3 days, just based on your effing chin.
And she's got the dimple in it, or the cleft.
I know, isn't that cute?
The jaw is so chill, and then the cleft chin. Please.
Yeah, that's where I've lost the most weight is like in my face, I think.
Where would you rather lose it?
In my face, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'd rather lose some of these tatas too. There's too much of them going on.
That'll happen. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Hey, thank you, Taylor. You have made me $700 on Novo Nordisk shares since you first told me about what you got on. So
is that Contrave?
Yes.
Yeah, I
bought $2,000 worth of shares that night, and it's up to almost 2,900. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't be too greedy now.
I know. I gotta cash out before it's time.
I know. See, I'm the one that hangs on, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got wiped out on Winn-Dixie stocks doing that shit. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Christina. Christina said I have perfect skin.
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. That olive complexion is so nice.
I took a walk on the beach yesterday, but it was like super crowded. So I think I stayed for about an hour, and I was like, that's enough for me.
That's enough for anybody.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice because I kind of walked like along the water. So it's like I cooled off a little bit too.
But wait a minute. Doesn't the water have bacteria in it?
I don't know.
Not so bad in South Carolina.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like I go full on swimming in it. I kind of just like dip my feet in. That's all.
What are you doing?
Who's that? Pippa?
Uh-huh.
Pippa.
Hey, Pippa. What's up, girl?
Oh my gosh. So I'm not going to disclose where I work at, but I think like some of y'all who know me on a more personal level know. But they can bring dogs into my job. So I get to pet like dogs all day, and I pet every dog that I can. So there was this sweet little golden doodle today. Have you guys ever seen a golden doodle? They're the cutest little things.
Oh, yeah.
That is a sweet dog.
So this dog came over to me, and I was holding her, and I was petting her, and she had the sweetest little face. I'm like, they're the best customers, the dogs.
Oh, this one has gone into where you work many times. Mm-hmm.
Pippa, hi, baby.
Okay, she had tomorrow will be 2 weeks. She had her teeth cleaned and had a whole bunch of extractions.
Oh my gosh.
She's been having a rough time, but now she's feeling good.
Look at that sweet face on her.
Turn around. Turn around.
I see. Look at that baby. Oh my.
She's late for she's gone further than she normally does between groomings because of her. I got to make sure she's completely healed up. Got to make sure her mouth is completely healed.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
I've had the hardest time getting her to eat ever since we lost Kelly. I mean, Kelly's the one. She knew she had to eat, or Kelly would eat her food. now and she can't afford to lose any more weight. Every time I take her in, she weighs less. She doesn't have any money in the bank, I call it. I found out I gave her a can of tuna a week or so ago, and she just gobbled that up. So the next day, make tuna, she won't touch it. I make her hamburger. I get lean. She can't have any fat. She's had pancreatitis before. She's got lousy pancreas.
Right.
But I got the extra lean hamburger, and then I just really put it in the mesh strainer and just push all the grease out of it. And she gobbled it up. The next day, no. So she's just eating every other day. And that's not enough. She's not eating for 2 on the every other day. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with her. And I haven't been, she always, before she would at least eat her treats. They're called we call them little men, but they're buddy biscuits. They're little soft treats, but she can't eat them now, because she's had all those extractions.
Right.
She always has a lot of extractions, and schnauzers are just known for their dirty little mouths.
I was gonna say Bruno's probably big now. I haven't seen him in a minute.
He's thick. Yeah. Well, Laura, do you think it's a grief for Kelly, or do you think she has arthritis or something? Because a lot of times with these dogs with arthritis, if you put them on prednisone or something like that, their appetite comes roaring back.
I have a appetite stimulant for her. It's called Entice. It's a liquid. You squirt it in her mouth. So yeah, it works every other day. Apparently, she gets it every day. But
I just want to tell all the cat lovers, my cat, Miss Roger, has epileptic seizures, and they're horrible. And I finally found a vet that would treat her, and he gave her phenobarbital. And so I mixed this stuff up with her phenobarb after I crush it, and she will lick up every bite. And she hadn't had a seizure in 6 weeks, which is
really,
That's
how wonderful!
yeah. So
my sister-in-law, Roy's sister, used to have a dog that took phenobarbital, and his name was Bubba. And I picked up we were visiting Roy's parents, and I picked up his bottle, and it said it was for Bubba Schilling, and it's explained what it was, and then it had a sticker on it to be sure and not take it with alcohol. Oh, and I also think can't he also shouldn't be operating any heavy equipment.
well, we know how your dog is, and let's admit, she's alcoholic, and she is also a weightlifter. So these it's so stupid, Bless her heart.
Okay, Chuck, I want to thank you. You were in rare form tonight.
Yes.
Taylor, I love you. I was here for you. And next time you get the bright idea to go live, I want you on the computer.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay, well, I'll do that next time.
Let me be on the phone.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Taylor,
right.
You look amazing. It is so wonderful to talk to you again. I miss you on Facebook. I'm like you. I don't know what happened. One of us clicked something. I don't know, but I
don't know. I'll have to take a look.
We'll figure it out. Laura, I love you. I love your choice of outfits every time. Right now, you look like the red lily.
Is that sunflowers?
Of Alberta, Canada. I don't know if we have anybody from Calgary or Edmonton, but that is their logo, the red lily.
No, mine is. You can't see enough of it. It's sunflowers.
Well, I don't know my flowers from my hole in the ground.
It's sunflowers. It's kind of what I'm wearing. It's kind of almost a muumuu.
It's almost like Merle's thing, if it was giantly blown up, that top she wears every day of the week.
Oh God. Listen,
I
that
shouldn't have
shirt
said
is
that. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Oh
has
my
a
God, I'm
stench.
gonna burn it now.
Throw it in the fireplace. Poor Roy. I don't think he's hungry anymore. I think Roy has raided the fridge.
Oh my God, I'm leaving before it goes to 2 hours. I'm gonna leave it
Okay.
up to you. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to say goodnight. Bye.
Oh, she was over it.
Dang, that was quick.
Well, she has things to do.
Yes, and people to feed.
Toon says the driving cat. Wow. Talk about an old SNL references. Do you remember that, Taylor, or are you too young?
I'm probably too young because I don't remember that, but I like a lot of the old Saturday Night Live bits. Like I love Gilda Radner. I absolutely adore the hell out of her.
She was one of a kind. She was married to Gene Wilder, I think.
Yes, she was. And she fought a cancer battle too. Well, not well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it was heartbreaking.
it was. I read her book because my grandma was like a huge fan of her too and had her book, so I ended up reading that book.
She had an amazing album out one time called "Let's Talk Dirty to the Animals." Do you remember that?
No, I've never listened to that, but I need to go get it now. Go find it.
The animals, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Rooster. Eat shit, Mr. Bear. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick, and frankly, I don't care.
Oh my gosh, I bet it's hysterical.
That was Gilda Radner. Hey, Helen Pidcock.
I like John Belushi and who else? And Phil Hartman, like pretty much anything from like the 70s until the 90s was like
Phil Hartman was such a loss, and his
I
wife
know.
shot him to death. And he was so great. Remember, he did
News
Bill
radio.
Clinton?
Bill Clinton.
He did that thing where they were jogging into McDonald's with the Secret Service, and they were like, "Are we supposed to tell Mrs. Clinton that you had a Big Mac?" There's a lot of things we're not going to tell Mrs. Clinton. Do y'all understand that?
That was so funny.
I know.
And Dana Carvey and Mike Myers, oh my gosh, so funny too.
Mike Myers, he had some great characters. I don't know. I don't know if we still have any Canadians in here, but to them, SCTV or
oh my gosh, that was funny too.
You remember that?
I've seen, my dad introduced me to that recently, like old showings of that.
And then there's a series called Corner Gas. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's set in Saskatchewan. It's one of these very mild, humorous things like Andy Griffith's show. And what else did Canada have? Kids in the Hall.
I've never seen that one.
But you've seen everybody that was on it. Mark McKinney. You've seen them all. But
yeah,
that was brilliant stuff.
Who else?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Flowers?
Eddie Murphy. But I only liked him whenever he did like his dirty stand-up. Whenever he started doing all those like stupid kid movies, I lost interest. I don't think he was that funny anymore.
Didn't I read he has like 14 kids or something?
Yeah. Listen, and he retired a few times and then came back and made movies. Well, he probably had to make some money for those kids, probably.
He's making a remake of that thing that came out in 1985.
Coming to America?
Axel F.
Axel F. Beverly Hills Cop.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually doing a remake of that. I love it.
I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, like I said, pretty much anybody from like the 70s to the 90s. After that, it got kind of sketchy. There was like some good people like here and there.
Well, yeah, SNL has gotten so political.
I think some of the episodes are funny. Like they had that episode with like Ryan Gosling on it, and I thought like a lot of those sketches were like pretty hilarious actually.
Oh, with Beavis and Butthead? That was, oh yeah, Peaches talking about point, counterpoint, which was a takeoff on 60 Minutes. They used to have a debate at the end of 60 Minutes, and they were making fun of that. And it was like, Jane was like, abortion rights should be codified throughout the Constitution. Counterpoint, Jane, you ignorant slut. And he would do that every time.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, Victoria Jackson. She kind of went off the rails. Bless her heart. She was talented though. Do you remember? And this would not be allowed at all today.
Listen, a lot of the sketches that they used to do back then would not be allowed today.
Do you remember It's Pat? A lot of people say, "Who's that?" It's Pat. A ma'am or a sir, a him or a her, or whoever it might be. It's time for androgyny. Here comes Pat. Bum, ba-dum. And it was like Julie Sweeney going,
Oh my gosh, Rosanna Dana, one of my all-time favorite characters.
So I was so itching. I don't know what was wrong with me. But I went to the bathroom and I got a hairbrush and I was like, oh, this feel so. Oh, she was crazy. Oh. You worked for the Pat? That was before I was transsexual, before transsexual became cool.
Oh yeah, like I said, a lot of those sketches that they did back in the day would not fly nowadays.
What do you say, Taylor, when people ask you what are your pronouns?
I say I've never been asked that, first off, and second off, I guess it would just be she or her. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I always say Your Majesty and His Honor. So it's like, if you're going to talk to me, you call me Your Majesty. And
yeah, I've never been asked that, so I don't know.
I can't. I just can't play that shit no more. I'm over it.
I mean, it's just like I understand, like people, wanting to be respectful of like other people. I completely understand that. Okay, like we all deserve respect and all that. But it's too much.
Respect ends where you are psychotic.
Yeah, and I think that's a little bit psychotic.
If you want to say, I am Jesus Christ, no.
Or there's somebody that has.
You're not. I've worked in many mental institutions. I've met many Jesuses and gods and saints. And we can't just agree and go, yeah, you're whoever you think you are. Well, okay, I identify now as a very wealthy woman from India who needs your money. So send that to me. No, it's bullshit.
Right?
I don't care if anybody disagrees with me. I'm beyond that. It's gone too far. It's over.
I think so too.
No, I mean, I've known drag queens all my life, especially when I did comedy.
Yeah.
Drag queens, you can call them him, her, she, him. They don't give a shit. They're in it for the funniness, the comedy. They're not serious about it. Like Lady Bunny is a good friend of mine. And him, her, he, she doesn't give a shit. But if you're going to come up and scream at me, look at me, I'm a woman. Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be that's going to be something 15 years from now we're going to look back on and go, what the F were we thinking to put up with that nonsense, you know?
Right. And like I said, I don't really care, you know,
Who cares?
about what people do and crap like that. You know, you be you, like it really doesn't matter to me, you know.
I don't want to hear about it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was a teenage boy, yeah. Who'd you have sex with? What was she like? What would y'all do? Okay, now 50 years later, I don't
How do
need
you
to
identify?
know.
What's
I
your
don't need to
pronoun?
know. I don't want to hear what you had sex with, how you did it, what you did it with. I don't care. No one needs to know.
We just live in a crazy world nowadays.
Carlos says it's impossible to remember the idiosyncratic pronoun demands of every person you know. Well, it's kind of like Carla. How do you know somebody is an airline pilot? Don't worry, they will tell you. It's also like if you meet a transsexual person, how will you know? They will tell you. You can't not escape.
Right.
Uh,
Are you doing anything fun for the 4th?
Well, I pretty much rocked it out for Canada Day, which means I put a big 4x6 flag on my front yard and sang "Old Canada." And for the 4th, no, I'm probably going to be shielding Bruno because he's scared to death of noises. So,
Yeah.
what about you? What are you doing? You going to?
So I'm working tomorrow because I work a retail job, so we're open. And then after that, my brother and his fiance are actually coming into town for a couple days.
How
So,
old are they?
so my brother is 28. Yeah, 28. I had to think about how old he was. He's 28. So they're actually getting married in October. So I'll be headed up to Massachusetts in October for a nice little fall wedding.
Where in Massachusetts?
They're actually getting married, I think, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, is where they're getting married.
Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Oh, that's on the seacoast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where they're getting married, but they live in Massachusetts. So they're coming into town because my mom's birthday is on the 6th. So they're coming into town tomorrow and just staying until the 8th. So I'll get to see them. So that'll be nice.
Have you ever been to New Hampshire?
I lived there for 2 years.
Where?
I lived in Tilton. Well, not Tilton. I'm sorry. It was Franklin. I actually worked in Tilton. I lived in Franklin, which is kind of near like Plymouth. And then I lived in Bedford for a little bit also.
Wow. I would love to go up there in October just to see.
It's
the
so
colors.
pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty.
Wow.
So, yeah, my brother's coming into town. I think we're going to cook out tomorrow and like do some fireworks and it'll be fun.
Did you buy groceries for everybody?
Did I buy groceries for everybody? Listen, I asked my mom, I said, do you want me to bring something tomorrow? And she goes, no. She goes, you're working. Don't worry about it. I said, okay. I said, I'll bring fireworks.
Perfect.
I did buy her a cake for her birthday, though. So.
When was her birthday?
Her birthday is on the 6th. It's on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Well, I'm glad you have plans. That sounds fun.
So we're all going to go out to dinner and have cake probably on Saturday.
Wow. Well, okay. I think I'm going to call it a night, Miss Tay-Tay.
Yes, sounds good.
It's wonderful to see you. I don't know who's going to watch this till the end, but it was great to see Laura again.
Laura might go back and watch it just because she probably wants to know like how we kept the crowd entertained.
Oh, well, we're a very niche audience, apparently. So that's okay.
Right?
Yeah. Everybody just speaks their own truth, which is,
Right. And Avalon says, who goes to a party and sits alone? Glenda.
well, as Jules Exposed would say, narcissists do. Oh, thank you, Christina. I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, I'm glad you're here too, my love.
Yeah, we got some awesome, awesome Panthers that come and visit.
I love these Panthers.
I do too. I never thought I'd get involved in any kind of subgroup like this or whatever it was.
Same here.
Yeah, you're right, Carla. She was like, I can't make any money off this 4-minute video. Better.
That's all she wants to do is just make money off of it. So I'm sure she'll figure out a way somehow.
No, she won't. She's
too lazy. Never mind. I know better.
too lazy.
Listen, I try to have hope for some people, but I can't have hope for people like her.
Well, she makes herself a subject of mockery. It's not that we're mean or
we're not mean. We
just have found a grifter who is crazy, and we're pointing out what she says, her own tales. And
yeah, that's like Will saying that, we weren't being very nice and stuff like that. But it's like, well, we're basically just reinstating what Glenda says is all that we're doing.
We don't know anything except what she posts.
And she posts everything.
We're talking about what she says and her bizarre inconsistencies and stuff. And
yeah.
If pointing those out makes her want to sue us for everything we're worth, well, then go for it, girl.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Whenever Jules reacted to that video, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard.
She's a scream. I love her.
I freaking love Jules. Jules, if you're watching, we freaking love you.
We love you, darling. Keep going. Keep telling the truth.
I emailed her the other day to ask her something, and she goes, "Good luck, hon." And she put HON, like hon. She's like, "Good luck, hon." And I'm like, that's so cute.
So British, isn't she? Oh my God. No,
I was hoping she was gonna throw a thanks, love, in there or something.
Oh, well, she will always click a heart.
Yeah.
So she does that for us.
Yeah.
What a sweet lady.
She is.
So anyway,
I wish she would come join us some night.
I bet she will if she's awake for it. We got to remember she's 6 hours ahead.
Tell her to go take a nap. Join us.
No, we got to do better. We got to start this at 3 in the afternoon so that she's got a chance before she passes out. So.
Yeah, I mean, because at our 3 in the afternoon, it would be like 9 where she's at.
Donna Graves, you're right. It's I've seen some Facebook posts today talking about happy working day tomorrow, Brits. Like, we're off and they have to work. No, they don't. It's voting day there, and the Labour Party is set to sweep the British elections. Jeremy Stones is on guard to replace Sunak as Prime Minister. So I've got that on my schedule to watch and see the returns from Britain as they come in. And we'll see what happens, though, isn't it? Do you think Nigel Farage has a chance? We won't see, will we, until tomorrow. I'm only saying all this because Jules might watch it till the end. And she'll put the 2 pence in worth, or 2 shillings, as it were. So, love Jules, talk to us, keep us posted, right?
Yes.
Go back and see what Glenn just ordered and ask yourself, could anyone in Britain eat all this food and remain under 30 stone? This one has. She's managed somehow. I'm doing my BBC narrator voice.
I love the BBC narrations.
This poor woman, originally from Mississippi, has gained over 400 stone, eating products that were sent to her by well wishers. She sits at home in her apartment that's partially paid for by the government. Her daughter and her son-in-law, a mixed marriage, don't seem to give a care about what happens to Glenda Sully or Sullivan, which she seldom provides. So, let's see what she has in store for us today. Tragically, another story of illness, death, hunger, and the obesity epidemic among the arthritic elderly. Stay tuned tomorrow, 8 o'clock GMC. Ding dong. You're listening to BBC Radio. What do we have now? Like 21 listeners? No one cares.
Oh my God, I'm dying over here.
Oh. Yay, Claudia. All right, I'm going to give it up. It's sundown. Bruno says I got to go out and play with the rope. And I need it for my shoulder replacement. Unlike Merle, I still remember I have one, but Bruno and the rope, that's my PT. All right, so I'm going to shut up. Taylor, you let us out here.
I might entertain for a little bit and then
It's
head
high
off.
time you do your singing voice. I've done the Maple Leaf forever. It's your turn to shout us out with your thing. See y'all. Good to see
y'all.
Good to see you on here. Please sub and say shut.
Oh my. He's funny. I can't. Yeah, I agree with that. Wow, we kept this going for 2.5 hours. That's kind of funny. Well, I don't think I can highlight comments or anything. So I think I'm going to go, but I'm going to go ahead and say bye to everybody because that's what I do. Goodbye, Jennifer. Goodbye, Just Me. Goodbye, Chuck. Goodbye, Laura. Goodbye, Robert Gray. Goodbye, Adam Barta. Let me see who all was here. Goodbye, Christina. Goodbye, Avalon. Goodbye, Peaches. Goodbye, Carla. It's not letting me see anymore. I'm trying to think of who else was here. Goodbye, Donna. Goodbye, Wanda. Goodbye, all Silent Panthers who decided to just listen behind the scenes. So I will talk to y'all later. See you on the flip side.